Dick Grayson and his best friend Wally West are hot on the trail of a secret cabal of killers, but will they be able to find them before they get found out first? Well, let's hop into the pages of Nightwing number 91 and find out together, shall we? So then, as we hop into the book, we pick up directly from where the last issue had left off. Flash and Nightwing had managed to set a trap for super assassin KG Beast after a failed kidnapping attempt of Barbara Gordon. Dick thought he hated the guy who shot him in the head and made him lose his identity, but as it turns out, the Flash and all the other members of the Titans might hate this guy even more. Wally not only disarms KG Beast in more ways than one, he also plays a little psychological warfare trick on him, saying that if he ever pulls out a gun ever again, he'll be hanging over his shoulder. And that being the fastest man alive means that he can keep tabs on Anatoly wherever he goes. Again, whether or not Wally is being serious is open for interpretation, but just the fact that he might be is enough to freak out anyone. Now, KG Beast was never the real evildoer in this situation. He was merely the newest weapon in the arsenal of the funeral agent, a mysterious assassin contractor, who was in turn hired by Bloodhaven gang lord Blockbuster to end the life of crusading millionaire Dick Grayson. KG Beast thinks he's slick and that he'll be able to slip out of the hero's grasps by telling them that he set a bomb somewhere in the city. Dick, being an excellent detective, just checks his van's GPS and realizes the bomb was set at the library. And then he takes off his mask so he can get into the guy's phone with facial recognition. Yeah, they really thoroughly pants KG Beast in this issue. Now, just because the good guys have Beast's phone, it doesn't mean they're going to be able to decipher all the information thereon in. This is where super hacker Barbara Gordon comes in. Oracle's more than happy to stick it to KG Beast after the whole kidnapping thing last issue, and we even discover that Beast got sent back to Gotham for punishment, and that the GCPD was more than happy to carry out this order considering what he almost did to the daughter of their beloved former commissioner. It's here the good guys finally realize that the funeral agent is who's been after them this whole time. Dick says Batman swore up and down that they were a myth and didn't really exist, but Damian, who obviously would know a thing or two about assassin collectives, says the exact opposite. With Oracle's tech wizardry in full effect, they realized that KG Beast was getting calls pinged from a cell tower, the only cell tower, in fact, in a jungle in South America. Luckily, with the Flash on your side, Nightwing can be spirited there right away. We also see that Wally's kids are really enjoying getting to care for Dick's dog, Bitewing, and wonder when they're allowed to have a pet. In fact, if for an issue that's all about dodging brutal death at the hands of international assassins, this story is absolutely packed wall to wall with sweet little human moments just like that. On the way to Costa Rica, Dick even mentions that despite Wally meeting hundreds of different versions of himself from across the multiverse, from traveling through the Speed Force, how is it no speedster has discovered a better way to help transport their allies outside just a piggyback or carrying them? Wally also zeroes in on a major theme of this story, and that is how one can actually balance having a family life and having a superhero life. We find out that Wally worries a lot, not just about Linda and the kids, but Dick too. In fact, Wally had been checking in on Dick in secret ever since he came out on TV and swore to clean up Bloodhaven. And perhaps all these questions Dick has been asking about balancing his life is because he wants to go into a new chapter of his life, perhaps with Barbara. It's clear that they're crazy about each other. And while their lives have always been complicated, maybe this is one arena where they can uncomplicate things rather easily, and also because that Teen Titans Academy book isn't around anymore, Dick isn't really seeing Starfire anymore, so why not? Now, the funeral agent's base of operations is a massive fortress guarded by ninjas, mercenaries, and other assorted killers for hire. Wally runs ahead to scout things out and ends up running directly into an invisible force field that no one knew was surrounding the place. Usually it keeps out bullets, but it keeps out speedsters all the same. This means Dick is all alone when he has to fight the agent one-on-one, who, let's face it, looks like a frickin' Elden Ring invader with that goat head mask and two blades covered in poison. Dick actually ends up getting stabbed with one of these poison blades during the fight and says during any other time in his career this probably would have been curtains on him, but he has a brand new suit courtesy of Mr. Terrific, one that's really good at blocking blades. Meaning that Dick is able to fake the funeral agent out and finish the fight with one really good punch. With the funeral agent defeated, Nightwing and the Flash figure they can pull the plug on this entire assassin assassin collective, but Dick wonders to himself why should he now that he essentially runs it in secret. Oh, they could just take the heat off Dick Grayson and move on, but what if instead they took this assassin collective and directed all of its agents directly into the path of superheroes? All over the world we see the assembled Titans team as well as Jonathan Kent, the new Superman, wrap up all of these assassins and take them into custody, in doing so bringing to a close maybe hundreds of international murder for hire cases all in one night. Nightwing's actions end up having such a major ripple effect throughout the professional assassin community too that Lady Shiva of all people ends up coming to Blockbuster saying that Dick Grayson is officially now off limits because trying to kill him has proved to be really bad for their business all of a sudden, and that if Roland really wants Dick dead, he's gonna have to get off his lazy ass and do it himself. And it's on that note the comic ends, everyone, and so that was Nightwing issue number 91, a fun conclusion to a fun little two-part team-up story. It was fun to see Tom Taylor tell a tale wherein the assassin action was really more the garnish and the meat and potatoes was all the family and personal life stuff going on and our favorite heroes out of the costumes. Wally and Dick have such a wonderful sense of banter between them. I honestly could have kept reading them bouncing off each other. In fact, they would probably make really good fodder for a new type of World's Finest story, if you ask me. Beyond that, not much else to say about it. The art is good. I would give this one a very positive 8 out of 10.
Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you see, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps drive engagement and helps me out too. Also, if you are a patron, which you can become for as little as $1 a month, you will get exclusive content that no one else can ever see, and you'll get to see the Comic Multiverse podcast before anyone else too. You can check out all this and more down in the description. And until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.